And those are the player introductions to today's game. Welcome to the Cyclone Center, home of Moraine Valley Community College, as the Moraine Valley Cyclones take on the Danville area Community College Jaguars. I'm Kyle Smith, along with my color commentator, Sean McDermott. Sean, what are today's keys to the game for Moraine Valley to win?
Well, definitely the whole problem with Moraine has been their rebounding. Last time these two teams met, the Cyclones were out-rebounded 44-20, with 15 of the rebounds going to the offensive side for the Jaguars. Rebounding is definitely going to be the key for today's game.
Rebounding should be a key. John Curran starting at center. Hopefully he gets the job done with the man in the middle, getting those rebounds. Game's about to start. Jump ball between Danville and Moraine Valley. Danville's coming off a win against Ancilla College, should be 6-7, and Moraine Valley is 4-8 coming into today's game. And here we go into the game as number 24 for Danville has the ball. That's Virgil Fleming. Fleming with the ball at the top of the key. Number 12, Joseph English with the ball, gives it back to Fleming. Fleming, a shot by number 22, Chase Pad, no good. And there will be a foul on the play with number 20, John Stahl Jr., to shoot free throws.
Already, rebounding seems to be a problem right away. Hopefully we can figure this out.
First free throw, no good. Score 0-0. It's been kind of a struggling year for Moraine Valley, hasn't it been, Sean?
Oh, it sure has. But you have to remember that last year the team was filled with stars, and they've all moved on. Like Kyle Ward's brother, Carrington Ward, who's now playing for Eastern Michigan University.
Both free throws no good as Moraine Valley has the ball. We are 30 seconds into play with the score 0-0. Number 22 for Moraine Valley. No good. Going the other way. Fleming to English. No good. And it'll be an offensive foul on the other way. Still no scoring. Once again, Danville missed both of their free throws. John Stahl Jr. on the play. And each team has committed at least one foul.
On paper, both these teams match up pretty well besides their record. They both are scoring relatively close points per game, field goal percentage, also assists per game. So it should be a rather intriguing matchup today, and a lot different from the first matchup when they lost 90-56.
The leading scorer coming in today's game is Jonte Shannon with over 17 points per game. He is also shooting over 35% from the three-point line. No score, under a minute to go. And the basket is no good by number 22, Kenny Dean. Going the other way, looks like a fast break for Moraine Valley. Past half court. No good. Oh, what a block by number 20. By number 20, John Stahl Jr. Out of bounds. Moraine Valley with the ball. Still no score. Wow, it seems like a big offensive struggle today for both teams. Huh, Sean?
Oh, coming in with 1:30, no missed baskets, a lot of opportunities. They've had the opportunities so far, but just the 9-inch ball hasn't gone into the 18-inch hole yet.
That's just what's so great about basketball is sometimes you're going to have that 80-79 community college game, and sometimes you might get that 30-29 game. Inside the paint, no good. Danville on the other way. Looks like they'll set up their half-court offense. Number 22, Kenny Dean with the ball, gives it to Virgil Fleming. Fleming inside the lane. Will it go? No. Rebounded by number 22 of Moraine Valley, Kyle Ward. Inside at the corner, and it's going to be Danville ball. A tough pass and did not go well for Moraine Valley, as we are almost at 2 minutes into the game with no score.
Another problem with the Cyclones this season has been turnovers. They've given up the ball a lot this season.
An interesting mark for the starting lineup for Danville, as leading scorer Delando Carter is not starting today. Inside the lane, layup is good by number 22, Kenny Dean from Alcoa, Tennessee. Number 14 for Moraine Valley. That is Cameron Julirat. And the basket no good, rebounded by Danville. Number 12, Joseph English on the rebound. English is third in the team in scoring with second in the team in scoring with 11 points per game. Half-court offense. Kieran with the ball inside the lane. Will it go? No, but rebounded by Moraine Valley. Moraine Valley, and a foul committed by Danville. Still no score with 3 minutes left to go. We got ourselves a defensive battle, don't we, Sean?
Which is kind of odd. Both these teams are averaging around 75 points per game, so. Desnique Harris came into this game with a thumb injury. As you can see, his left hand is taped up near the thumb.
Number 35, Desnick Harris at the free throw line. Let's see if he can give a basket for Moraine Valley, and that one is no good.
Well, he does have a 45 field free throw percentage, which is rather low.
Desnick Harris from Plainfield East High School. So second free throw, will it go to get Moraine Valley on the board? It will. Swish.
Our first basket.
The first basket of the game. So far we have a hockey score right here. 1-0 with Moraine Valley. Sorry, 2-1 with the score. And Danville with the ball.
Pretty tight man-to-man defense.
Number 22 with the basket for Danville. That is Kenny Dean from Alcoa, Tennessee. 6'3". 4-1. Danville in the lead.
Danville
number 30 for Moraine Valley. Jonte Shannon with the ball. He'll give it to number 22, Kyle Ward. Shannon with the ball at the top of the key. Looking for somebody open. Nobody's there, so Shannon will take it himself. One dribble, two dribble, deflected, but it goes back to Moraine Valley. Moraine Valley with the ball. And great defense by Danville. Deflected by Danville. Inside the basket. Will it go? No good. Rebounded by Danville. English with the ball. Joseph English from Indianapolis, Indiana. Virgil Fleming with the ball on the left side of the basket. Goes to the rim. No good. But a foul committed against Moraine Valley with over 4 minutes remaining in the first half. 4-1. Danville in the lead.
Two fouls early on. That's not a good sign for Current.
If Kieran continues to be in foul trouble, they have Lee Baxa from Oaklawn High School. He is 6'8" coming into today's game.
Kaiser comes in for Curran.
Desmond Dorsey coming into today's game is fourth in the team in points per game with 8.6. Free throw is good, and that'll make it 5-1. Danville in the lead. 6-1. Danville in the lead.
Jaguars are having a pretty aggressive full court press right now.
Moraine Valley with the ball. Number 24, Brett Kaiser. He'll give it to 14. Back to 30. That's their leading scorer, Jonte Shannon. Shannon gives it to Desnick Harris. Harris gives it to number 24, Brett Kaiser. Kaiser with the ball. Gives it for a three. No, pump fake. Gives it to number 22, Kyle Ward. Will it go? Yes! Bring it up. 3 points for Moraine Valley. And it's 6-4. Danville in the lead.
An absolute beautiful shot by Ward. Absolute.
Kyle Ward and Jonte Shannon both tying for the lead in three-point percentage according to attempts. And that's a big-time three for Kyle Ward. Danville with the ball. Number 33, Desmond Dorsey with the basket. No good. Rebounded by Moraine Valley. And the officials will stop play. Sean, can we get an exact call on the play?
I believe that was over the back.
That is an over-the-back call. Thank you, Sean. 3 fouls against Danville with a little over 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Inbounds play to Moraine Valley. Kyle Ward with the big 3 to get it within 2. Number 22, Kyle Ward, gives it to number 30, Jonte Shannon. He's their leading scorer. He has the ball on the left side. Gives it to a 3, no pump fake. Gets inside the lane, layup. Oh, what a pretty basket. Kyle Ward, he has Moraine Valley's 5 of their first 6 points. Number 10, Trey Granger from Indianapolis. Number 24, Virgil Fleming gives it to number 10, Traeger. Fleming for 3. Yes! 3 points for Danville. That'll make it 9-6. Danville in the lead. Inbounds play, a full court press for Danville. They get the ball, and it's no good, but a foul against Moraine Valley. Number 20, John Stahl Jr. will shoot free throws. John Stahl. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Kyle. Kyle Ward and Jonte Shannon have carried the Cyclones all season. And when Kyle Ward was hurt with a groin injury, the Cyclones weren't doing so well. And since he came back, they've been 2-1. So the Shannon and Ward connection's really carrying Howard's Cyclones.
Do you think it would be a good idea for them to do some isolation plays with Shannon?
Oh, without a doubt. He's got a really high basketball IQ, and that's due in large part because of his uncle, who was last year's head coach for the Cyclones, Diedrich Shannon.
And both free throws no good, but like you said, Sean, rebounding has been a problem for this Moraine Valley team as Danville gets the rebound after the second missed free throw. Number 10, Trey Granger at the top of the key. Trying to look for his center. He can't find him. Gives it to the left side. Number 22, Kenny Dean, gives it to number 33. Gives it to number 10, Trey Granger. Granger on the right side. 1 dribble, 2 dribble. Gets it to the left side, looking for somebody open. Can he find him? Yes, he does. That's number 33, Desmond Dorsey. Dorsey for 3, no good. Rebounded by Moraine Valley on the fast break. Gives it to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward. Oh, what a block! What a block by Danville. I'm sorry, that was Jonte Shannon with the attempted layup. And going the other way on a fast break, Danville, no good. But number 22, Kenny Dean, will shoot free throws. And my apologies, that was Jonte Shannon on the drive, not Kyle Ward. It's a little hard to see those numbers, isn't it, Sean?
Oh, yeah, with the all gray look they have going on, with a little bit of the blackish white outline. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Cyclones' big men have been in foul trouble. The 4 fouls that have been committed, 3 of them have been by their center. There are 2 centers, I should say.
So far, a tough day for starter John Curran, but it's still early. So
that's why you get 5, right?
That's why you get 5 fouls and 6 in the pros. First free throw, no good by number 22, Kenny Dean, but the second one goes. Moraine Valley's still only down by 4, though, with a little over 7 minutes remaining. Inbounds play, and another full court press by Danville, trying to force another turnover.
That press is causing a lot of problems, Kyle.
Number 22 for Moraine Valley. Kyle Ward, no good. But Moraine Valley has the ball. Number 14, Cameron Julierot. No good by Moraine Valley. And number 22, Kenny Dean, gets the ball. Passes it to number 10, Trey Granger. Granger to John Stahl Jr. Layup is good. Inside the paint. And they got to really protect that paint better, don't they, Sean? We have a timeout on the floor. 12-6. Danville in the lead. We'll be right back. And we are back at the Cyclone Center, home of Moraine Valley Community College. I'm Kyle Smith with my color commentator, Sean McDermott. Danville's up in the is leading 12-6 with 12:54 remaining. And Sean, it just seems like Moraine Valley is having a tough time defending that paint.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Like we said, one of the keys of the game is going to be rebounding, and as you can see, the 12-point lead, the 12-6 lead by Danville is a cause of that rebounding for them.
Well, it's been we talked about it earlier in the broadcast how John Curran started at center, having some trouble with foul trouble. Should Moraine Valley go small to get some quick baskets on the floor?
That's a tough. I say they have to keep the big men in. I mean, they were out rebounded 44-20 the last time they played Danville, and that's a lot because they were missing a lot of size that game, and they really need the size today. They just need to really improve on boxing out.
Number 24 for Moraine Valley, Brett Kaiser with the ball. Inbounds play. Another full court press for Danville. Looks like they're going to continue that for the rest of the game. But Moraine Valley, a 2-on-1. Number 24, Brett Kaiser.
Sick pass.
And a big-time pass. Sean, who made the basket?
It went by so fast I couldn't even tell.
Those numbers are killing us today. Number 22 for Danville. Gives it to number 10. No good. That's Trey Granger credited for the miss. On the fast break, number 22, Kyle Ward with the missed layup. But he will shoot free throws. And that is the problem with the full court press, is you are vulnerable on the fast break, and Moraine Valley seems to be taking advantage of it.
And once you break through that first line, it's all open court.
Kyle Ward tied for Jonte Shannon coming in with 3-point percentage. He'll make that one 12-7. Danville 12-9. Danville in the lead. Both free throws are good, and if there's one thing that Moraine Valley might have an advantage in this game, it's free throw shooting.
Oh, early on, yes, I would agree with you there.
Trey Granger with the ball gives it to number 33 to number 32. Granger with the ball. Gives it to Fleming. Gives it to number 22, Kenny Dean. Out of bounds, but it will remain with Danville. 12-10, Moraine Valley in the lead. Danville comes into today's game, their latest, a victory over Ancilla College. They are 6-7 coming in. Number 33, Desmond Dorsey with the ball. Gives it to Trey Granger. Granger with the ball. Gives it to Dorsey. Dorsey with the ball. Gives it to Granger. Granger for three. No good. Rebounded by Moraine Valley. Kyle Ward with the ball. A pass to nobody. Not a very good pass there, Sean.
No, not at all. I think maybe the jersey blended in with the background.
Once again, if you just tuned in, Moraine Valley is wearing gray jerseys with gray numbers, so we apologize if it's taking us a little longer to get these numbers. But they are pretty cool jerseys, though, I have to say. Danville with the ball. Pass half court, good! And the basket credited to Kenny Dean.
Looks like Danville is kind of going away with the press since the last two times Moraine Valley broke through it.
If Moraine Valley can defend that paint a little bit better, they may come on top, the victor, because they're doing well with their free throw shooting. Kyle Ward with the ball. Oh, a beautiful backdoor cut by Kyle Shannon with the basket. With Jonte Shannon, but no good. But Moraine Valley continues possession. Number 22, Kyle Ward. Will he set up an isolation play here? For three, will it go? Oh, yeah. Give me all that in a bag of chips. 3 points for Kyle Ward.
He's heating up.
He is heating up behind that three-point line. And the ball finally goes past half court. Danville with the ball. And a beautiful steal by number 30, Jonte Shannon. Moraine Valley in their half-court set. Kyle Ward with the ball. Deep behind the three-point line. Kyle Ward with the ball. Gives it to Desnick Harris. Harris, no good. Rebounded by Danville. Moraine Valley was quick to get back on defense, though, as Danville has burned them on the fast break. And a traveling called against Danville. And Danville's coach, that's just something you just cannot have at this level.
From earlier in the season, the Cyclones looked lost on the court, and I'm telling you right now, they look a lot better. They look like they're buying into Coach Howard's system, which Coach Howard, this is his first season as Moraine Valley's head coach.
Number 24, Brett Kaiser gives it to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward gets past half court. He is guarded by number 22, Kenny Dean. Number 15, Paulus Atrukavicius.
That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful indeed. I'm getting my money's worth today for pronouncing that name. He is from, he has a transfer from Illinois State.
Another foul for Kaiser. That's 2 for Kieran, 2 for Kaiser. Both Moraine Valley Cyclone big men. It's not a good sign.
Foul trouble is never but I guess if there's a silver lining for Moraine Valley is that Danville just cannot make those free throw attempts.
Yeah, that is true. They have struggled.
Number 12, Joseph English gives it to number 10, Trey Granger. Granger inside the paint finds number 20, John Stahl Jr. No good. But once again, another foul against Moraine Valley. Although that was a good foul, it would look like an easy layup if not for the foul on John Stahl Jr. 9:50 remaining in the first half. Danville 14, Moraine Valley 13. John Stahl Jr. with the free throw. And it's good. 15-13. Danville on top. Jonte Shannon, leading scorer for Moraine Valley, back on the court.
Kyle Ward needs a little breather.
Kyle Ward has been doing a lot for this offense. Hopefully Shannon can contribute. And no good. Once again, another rebound, but that'll be over the back. And Moraine Valley has possession.
A little confusion going on right now.
That is 5 fouls for Danville and 1 foul for Virgil Fleming. Virgil Fleming from Country Club Hills. Illinois.
We have a correction on the foul. On the Cyclone, the foul previously was on number 15, Paulius Atrukavicius, not Cameron Julian.
Glad they cleared that up. All right, game on. Play ball.
It is now 15-13. Moraine Valley in the lead. Brett Kaiser with the inbounds, and once again a full court press, but now it is back to regular defense for Danville. Brett Kaiser with the ball. Gives it to number 15, Paulius. And a steal! Number 20, John Stahl Jr. He has a breakaway. Dunk is no good! And the Sports Center got that. That might be on Sports Center's not top 10 plays?
I would have to agree with that. Not sure if that was a basketball or a super ball right there.
Or maybe there's some super glue on that rim.
I have no idea, but that ball is shot off.
And once again, a open basket, no good on the breakaway, and it is still 15-13. Danville in the lead. Half-court offense for Moraine Valley. Jonte Shannon calls for the ball, but he cannot get it by great defense by Danville. And a steal, but a steal by Danville. Going the other way, pass to Stahl.
Moraine Valley really needs to start getting into the paint. Majority of this game, they've been around the perimeter and behind the arc. They just haven't seemed to get in the paint at all, except for when they have fast break point opportunities.
Kyle Ward's been great, but if they can get some contributions from Desnick Harris inside the paint or Jonte Shannon with some possible isolation plays, maybe come off a screen with a long J to at least put the pressure off Ward.
Yeah, it's just been a two-headed monster all game, and that's Ward and Shannon.
And they're going to count that free throw. It might have looked like John Stahl Jr. touched the net, but no call by the official. Free throw's good, 16-13, Danville in the lead.
Danville's in the bonus, so it's 1-1.
Number 24, Virgil Fleming will shoot his second free throw. Fleming is from Country Club Hills, Illinois. No good, and Moraine Valley with the ball. It'll be Jonte Shannon to set up the play. Gives it to Desnick Harris. Harris, pump fake. He'll give it to number 24. Kaiser with the ball. Gives it to Shannon. Shannon for 3. No good. Rebounded by number 15, Paulius. No. Number 21, Denton Wallace. Desnick Harris is fouled on the play.
Starting to get the idea. Give it to Harris down low.
even if he's not making them, Sean, it seems like it'd be their best interest to at least feed him and at least, try to put the pressure off Kyle Ward with those long three-pointers.
It's just nice to see the ball at the low post for once.
Kyle Ward returns to the Cyclones.
And there is a foul against Danville, but it was not in the act of shooting. So there is 8:34 remaining in the first half. Danville leads 16-13. Number 32, Jalen Loving from Hazel Crest, Illinois, enters the game for Danville. Inbounds play, and that will be Brett Kaiser with the ball inside to Harris. Harris, another block by Danville. Rebounded by number 12, Joseph English. English coming into the game is Danville's second leading scorer. English with the ball. Calls for the screen. He gets it. Gives it to Granger. Granger, the J. No good. Rebounded by Moraine Valley. And that will be, I believe, Kyle Ward with the ball. Gives it inside. No good. And deflected by Moraine Valley, I believe. Yes, it is. Danville with the ball with 8 minutes remaining. And yes, I am not kidding. The score is 16-13. Danville in the lead.
Definitely a low-scoring game.
But it's always nice to see that the defense playing well because defense does win championships, right, Sean?
Oh, without a doubt. But you do have to have offense. But then again, the old saying, a good defense is a good offense. So
if Danville were to hit those free throws, it'd be a lot different ball game. But as it is, they are not shooting well from the free throw line, and Moraine Valley is only down by 3. Danville inside. Gives it to number 24, Virgil Fleming, no good. Rebounded by Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward, he has an alley. Will he take it? Inside the paint, gives it inside to number 30, Jonte Shannon. 16-15, Danville in the lead.
Around the rim, right off the board, kissed the glass. That was beautiful.
Number 12, Joseph English from the pass from Trey Granger. Granger gives it to Kenny Dean. Kenny Dean. And that basket will be credited to Jalen Loving, who enters today's game third on the Danville team in points per game. He is also their leading rebounder. Number 22, Kyle Ward with the ball. Double teamed, but he gets out of it. Looks for somebody to pass, and nope. Great defense. And Trey Granger with the ball. Call by the official, sorry. It will be...
It's on Ward. 1-1.
It'll be a 1-1 for Danville. Trey Granger with the free throws.
Without a doubt, it's a good thing that Danville has missed all these free throws. They've had many opportunities, just haven't connected. This game should be a lot higher than just a 3-point deficit for Moraine Valley.
A possible strategy, believe it or not, Moraine Valley, if they're struggling on offense with Danville has the ball, maybe do some fouls on purpose, since Danville just cannot hit their free throws today.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the big men, though. That's the whole problem.
Yeah.
It's a win-lose situation for the Cyclones.
Jonte Shannon inside, layup no good, rebounded by Jalen Loving. 12, Joseph English with the ball, gives it to Virgil Fleming. Fleming with the ball, gives it back to Loving. Loving to English. English looks for number 22, open 3 for Kenny Dean. Oh yeah, that's good.
Danville's had a lot of uncontested shots this game.
Danville leads 21-15, 6:06 remaining, and deflected by number 22, Kenny Dean, but Jonte Shannon remains possession of the ball. Desnick Harris, he'll give it to Paulius Atrakavicius, and now Jonte Shannon with the basketball. Shannon, he'll give it to Harris. Harris behind the three-point line, gives it to Paulius. Paulius with the ball, gives it to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward for 3, no good.
Air ball.
And that will be it was a 24-second violation, but no call by the officials. And now Moraine Valley has the ball from the steal. Kyle Ward with the ball past half court. He'll slow things down, gives it to Paul. Paul with the ball. Gives it to Desnick Harris. Harris gives it to Denton Wallace. Denton Wallace with the ball.
A lot of movement for the Cyclones.
Gives it to No, Jonte Shannon. I'm sorry. Jonte Shannon. Shannon for three off the screen. No good. Off the front end of the rim. And number 10, Trey Granger. And not a good decision by Granger. That'll go out of bounds. And after everything that's been happening to Moraine Valley today, they get 2 3-pointers, and this game's tied, Sean.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Timeout on the court. 21-15. Danville in the lead. Welcome back to the Cyclone Center, where Danville leads 21-15, 4:55 remaining in the first half. There is 6 fouls against Danville and 8 fouls against Moraine Valley. But the problem for Danville is they just cannot hit their free throws.
Yeah, also a lot of turnovers, too. I mean, they threw the ball over twice, a lot of foolish passes, which, it's in favor for Moraine Valley, though. This is why they're still in this game.
Coming into today's game, Danville Area Community College only has 4 sophomores, whereas Moraine Valley has more sophomores. Does leadership come into play in the second half when you're under 5 minutes?
Well, the thing with Moraine Valley is that they actually only had 3 returning players from last year's team. And last year's team, as majority of the people know, they were runner-ups in the NJCAA Division II. They lost in the championship game. There is some leadership on this team, but there's a lot of new things that are happening to this basketball program. New coaches, new players, very young players, and the recruiting wasn't that good because Moraine Valley started late because of the hiring of Coach Howard.
Inbounds play, Jonte Shannon will try to get a pass half court. He does. He's at the three-point line. Takes it all the way. Blocked by Danville. Rebounded by Moraine Valley, and play is stopped. It'll be a foul against Danville.
And we're in bonus.
We are in the bonus, so if Moraine Valley can make a free throw, they'll get another one. And that's just one thing Danville just cannot do at this point, is giving Moraine Valley easy attempts at the basket. No good, and it'll be rebounded by Danville. Number 33, Desmond Dorsey with the ball. Dorsey gets a pass half court. He'll give it to Virgil Fleming. Fleming to Dorsey. Dorsey to English. Dorsey with the ball. He'll give it to Fleming. Fleming back to Dorsey. Dorsey deflected, and Desnick Harris will have the ball. Gives it to, I believe, Brett Kaiser. I'm sorry, no, it is Cameron Julierot. My apologies. Desnick Harris, he'll give it to Julierot. Julierot to Shannon. Shannon gives it to Paul. Paul to Julierot for 3. Nope. And Danville trying to get the rebound, but it goes out of bounds, and Moraine Valley will get another attempt. It's now 4 minutes left in the first half, with a fresh shot clock for the Cyclones. Inbounds play.
Looks like there's a little pushing between Julierot and Kenny Dean of Danville.
No foul on the play. And an inbounds play for Moraine Valley. Gives it to Julierot. Julierot inside the paint. Gives it to Paulius Atrikavicius for 3. And I apologize if I got that pronunciation wrong, but nonetheless.
I think we should give him a nickname. Paulius O.
Paulius Illinois State, because he transferred from Illinois State. For 3 anyways, as Moraine Valley only down by 3. Inside the paint, deflected. Moraine Valley with the ball, and they'll set up their half-court offense. Paulius with the ball. Draws a great play by Paulius as he draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Cyclones' defense has been great today, though. This is out of the 12 games that they have played so far, this is without a doubt their best defensive game all season.
Paulius Atriskavicius with 2 free throws for the Cyclones. First one's no good.
Cyclones
3:27 remaining in the first half. Both teams have 18 fouls. And Kyle Ward has just been outstanding for Moraine Valley today on both the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. Paulius with free throw number 2. And it's good. 21-19, Moraine Valley down by 2.
Cyclones finally have a big man in of 6'7", Brennan Ivory. That's a big guy out there.
Inside, deflected by Moraine Valley, and Kyle Ward will get the ball. Kyle Ward past that court. What a great crossover. Pass, Paulius with a great catch. And number 33, Brennan Ivory, 6'7", from Concordia University, a transfer. No good, rebounded. Moraine Valley, yes. Oh, yes. Big time layup. And we are tied at 21. Joseph English, 6'1", from Indianapolis, Indiana, with the ball. Gives it to number 22, Kenny Dean. Kenny Dean gives it to number 32, Jalen Loving. No good. Deflected by number 20, John Stahl Jr.
Stingy defense by the Cyclones, really causing Danville problems right now.
2:35 remaining in the first half. Moraine Valley has a chance to take the lead.
This will be their first time they lead all game if they could score here.
Full court press, deflected by number 22, Kenny Dean. Gives it inside to John Stahl Jr. No good, but he will shoot 2 free throws. But like I've been saying throughout the broadcast, it's been just total trouble today for Danville to hit their free throws. This would be big, though, as the score is tied at 21, at least 1 free throw to take the lead. 9 fouls against for Moraine Valley. John Stahl Jr., 6'6", from Elkhart, Indiana. First free throw, air ball. Looks like Danville might have 2 Sports Center not top 10 plays today.
Yeah, how about it? Yeah. First they just ridiculously ugly dunk, and now a missed free throw.
not a day to remember for John Stahl Jr., that's for sure. And another free throw not good. So just a tough day for the freshman from Elkhart, Indiana. Kyle Ward draws the foul. Will it go? No. But he will shoot 2 free throws as Moraine Valley is in the bonus.
Ward's been very aggressive all game, driving straight to the hoop each time he gets the ball. Something that the Cyclones need.
And you were not only is Kyle Ward a great basketball player, but you were telling me before the game that his brother played for Moraine Valley last year, and now he's at Eastern Michigan University.
Carrington Ward was one of the better players on the team last year, which led them to the runner-up situation that we were in. Right now, he's averaging 29 minutes at Eastern Michigan with 16 points per game. He is one of the leaders on that Eagles team. Phenomenal basketball player.
23-21. And it's deflected by Moraine Valley, but Danville Area Community College will remain in possession. The Jaguars lead the Cyclones of Moraine Valley 23-21.
Speaking of last year, Kyle Ward did not look like this. He looks a lot stronger, a lot more confident on the court than he did a year prior.
Kenny Dean gives it to Joseph English. English with the ball. Gives it to Virgil Fleming. Back to English. English calls a play. Sets up the screen. Stahl with the screen, but nope. Julie Rott fights it off. Inside the paint, Fleming. What a beautiful layup for Virgil Fleming. From Country Club Hills, Illinois. Jonte Shannon with the ball. Double teamed, but Kyle Ward gets the ball. Pass half court. Gives it to Brett Kaiser. Kaiser, a yucky air ball right there.
I think that one jumped ahead of the other one. In my books, at least.
If you've just been listening, there's been 2 air balls, a free throw attempt by John Stahl Jr. for Danville, and an air ball for Brett Kaiser of Moraine Valley. 1:33 remaining in the first half. This game is tied at 23. Both teams have 9 team fouls. Virgil Fleming will shoot 2 free throws. He is 6'3". They need these free throws to take the lead. First one's good. A big-time swoosh for Virgil Fleming.
John Curran, number 34, and Jesse Karras, number 35, back on the court for the Cyclones.
John Curran, who started the game, comes back into play center.
Hopefully he's a little smarter on the court.
If you've just been listening, Curran started the game with 2 fouls and then was taken out.
Within the first 3 minutes, too.
Within the first 3 minutes. Not a good way to start for John Kieran.
Absolutely not.
25-23, Danville in the lead, under a minute 30 remaining. Kyle Ward with the ball. He's been their go-to guy today so far. Kyle Ward with the ball. Crossover. Looks for somebody open. He'll give it to Kieran. Kieran gives it to Harris. Harris to Jonte Shannon. Shannon inside the paint. Switches hands. No good. But great switching of the hands right there, Sean, to draw the foul.
Oh, beautiful. It was great transition from hand to hand.
Yeah. Jonte Shannon came into the lane with his right hand and then switched his hand to the left so that the defender would think that he was shooting with the right and hit his right hand, and that makes it two free throw attempts for Jonte Shannon. Jonte Shannon, a guard, 6'1" from Thornwood High School. First free throw, oh yeah, give me that. Free throw's good, 25-24, with a minute 10 remaining in the first half.
Shannon's just, without a doubt, one of the best free throw shooters I've ever seen in Moraine Valley. Always looks confident at the line.
Jonte Shannon, that one will go. And those are big free throws right there for Moraine Valley. Jonte leads the free throw shooting for Moraine Valley. It's about 78%. Under a minute remaining as Trey Granger gives it to Virgil Fleming. Fleming is double teamed. Fleming trying to get out of it. Almost fell down, but no, he didn't. Gives it to Trey Granger. Granger gives it to number 22, Kenny Dean. Out of bounds. And
Kaiser knocked that ball out, and he didn't even see it coming. That was a great steal attempt by Kaiser.
And whatever Moraine Valley is lacking on offense, they've just been doing double on the defensive side of the court, as it's just been great defense for Moraine Valley. And this game's tied up at 25. Jonte Shannon with the ball. Gives it inside to Brett Kaiser, and it's a foul as Kaiser will shoot two free throws. Probably not the best decision right there for Danville, huh, Sean?
No, not at all. Not at all. Cyclones have been pretty strong at the line compared to Danville, so hopefully Kaiser gets these two in, and then Cyclones will be up by 2.
Another bad reason for the foul is that puts Moraine Valley into the double bonus, so regardless of this first free throw attempt, Kaiser gets 2 at the line. First one, no good, but once again, the game is tied at 25, so they just, if Kaiser can make this one, it'll make it 26-25.
Huge difference from the last time these two teams met. Huge difference.
That one's good. And it's now 26-25 with 30 seconds remaining. Trey Granger, 5'9" from Indianapolis, Indiana, has the ball. Gives it to English. English, back to Granger. Granger to English. Back to Granger. 19 seconds remaining, and it looks like they'll hold for the last shot. Granger. Isolation. Calls for a play. Nope, he'll give it to Joseph English. English, their second leading scorer.
Good
English
screen.
gives it to Granger
Steps
for 3.
out.
Air ball, and he stepped out of bounds.
That was a mental error.
Danville is just kicking themselves in the foot with these mental errors. Trey Granger steps out of bounds, and Moraine Valley has 5.9 seconds remaining to possibly get a basket before halftime. Kyle Ward with the ball. 3 seconds. 2, 1 for 3. No good.
Off the backboard. last year when they were doing a lot better, we had a few, but this is it's community college in like the middle of nowhere, so nobody's gonna take out the drive. Everybody's out of school, so not good. 4-8. We're in a rebuilding year. Since last year, we finished in second in the whole NJCAA. We lost the championship game, national championship game, but everybody left. Well, we have a new coach, and he didn't start recruiting until like November. So I mean, we were just getting like the bottom of the barrel, like scraps, you know. But I mean, they're holding their own. I mean, they should be a lot worse. I mean, they did get killed early in the season. They lost like 120 to 37 or something like that. 52 turnovers. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, that was really bad. I think they went into halftime losing 70 to 12.
Radio broadcast?
Yeah, it's on NJCAA TV. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's fun.
Just radio?
No, it's if you go on the website NJCAA TV, you just type in Moraine Valley or Danville, it'll come up. So, and then you can like look at the archive videos and all that stuff. It's something we started this year.
What is Moraine Valley school?
No, it's just it's a we get there's some degrees you can get here. A lot of people just go here. It's a 2-year school, so a lot of people are trying to get to like better their grades and stuff. And that's why I'm doing here. I'm not like trying to get anything. I know you can get like a nurse certificate and a firefighter certificate or something like that, but majority of the people are here to just move on. You know,
Big campus.
we have a lot. At one point, they were thinking about making this a university, but we want to get the the funding, so that's why we're community college. But yeah, we're in a community with a lot of high schools. Plus, it's pretty cheap here too. Yeah, $116 per credit hour. It's not bad at all. Yeah.
Like when you're
I just go here part time because I work a lot, but I'll be out of here by summer.
can you continue to do this?
He doesn't even go here.
Just for the love of it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to build the reel, and I work for Silver Chalice.
Which is what?
It's a production company that does digital sports networks. But I'm just a production assistant, so I'm trying to be out here.
2014 schedule on Tuesday, January 7th, against Olive Harvey College. The women will play at 5:15 and the men 7:15. And then the Cyclones will open their Illinois Skyway Collegiate Conference schedule on Saturday, January 11th, hosting the Oakland Community College Raiders. The women will be playing at 1 p.m. and the men at 3 p.m. That will be the opening tilt for the conference schedule. It's on Saturday, January 11th, against Oakland Community College. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
After the first half of play, the score is 26 Moraine Valley, 25 points that Danville Area Community College has scored. Leading scorers for today's game from Danville, Kenny Dean with 10 points, and Virgil Fleming has 7, and then notable scorers for Moraine Valley, Kyle Ward leading the way for the Cyclones with 12 points. Jonte Shannon has 6, and the transfer from Illinois State, Paulius Atrukavicius with 4 points. And in a couple minutes, we will talk about analysis from the first half. You are listening to iHigh.com's Moraine Valley versus Danville Area Community College broadcast. 26 Moraine Valley in the lead over Danville, 25 after one half of play.
Well, the coach is happy with the play. Just listening on their little speech.
You want to do first half analysis? Didn't you say we're on the air right now? Yeah. Okay. And with under 3 minutes left of warm-ups in the first half, I am back along with my color commentator, Sean McDermott. And no, he is not related to Doug McDermott of Creighton, so please do not come over here asking for autographs from his older brother.
You don't want my autograph, first of all. And second of all, I wish I knew him. Could get some money. That'd be nice, right?
The latest mock draft I saw of Doug is he's going to be a top 15 pick. Do you agree with that?
Well, basketball is really hard. I mean, the first 2 picks are usually like you know what you're getting. I mean, ever since 2003, like we were talking earlier, I mean, there hasn't been a strong draft class. I mean, I can't think of 5 guys who got drafted last year. I could think of maybe 1, but that's about it.
Yeah, the latest mock draft had Jabari Parker going number 1 overall, and of course we all know Jabari Parker as his time at Simeon High School.
Oh yeah, great ball player, and he's becoming a catalyst leader for Duke. I mean, it's really nice to see him maturing as a player.
Hey,
Andrew Wiggins too, Kansas.
Yeah, he was number 2 on that list.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk, yeah.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk, yeah. But back to the first half analysis. Leading scorers for today's game for Danville, surprisingly Kenny Dean, who was not a top 3 scorer for Danville, and the leading scorer for Moraine Valley, Kyle Ward.
Well, that's not a shock there. I mean, we figured coming into this game, Kyle Ward and Jonte Shannon would be the leading scorers, and they've been leading the offense up and down the court. Simple enough, yeah.
I think a problem that might be happening for Danville is that their leading scorer coming into this game, Delando Carter, is not playing.
Really?
What kind of significance does that do to a team when your leading scorer is not in the lineup?
Well, Kyle Ward, he's not our leading scorer, but he's a good supplement. He's number 2 on the team. When he was out, we lost all 3 games he did not play in. And we didn't just lose, we lost by a significant amount.
And that's your second leading scorer. I mean,
exactly.
you got to think about the impact about what this is doing to Danville. No, there are no updates about injuries or whatever for Delando, but so far he has not played in this game. He has played all 13 games and started every game for Danville, averaging almost 17 minutes per game.
Well, look at the NBA. Derrick Rose goes out. How are the Bulls doing? Not so hot at all. Well, some strengths for the Moraine Valley has been their free throws. Their defense has been remarkably good, which is a big surprise, and they've been getting fast break points. And a lot of their weaknesses, they are not driving to the lane. Their post play is not that great on the offensive side of the ball. Also, their paint defense, it really needs. They have good defense, don't get me wrong, but they have to really work on their paint defense in the second half.
If Moraine Valley can limit the fouls, will they come on top in the second half?
Let's hope so. I believe so.
John Curran with the ball.
I love the beard.
Gotta love the beard. Got a little bit of that James Harden-esque with that beard.
Yes.
Number 14.
Danville really came out, and they look pretty pumped up heading into the second half. And won.
That is a big time, I believe. Yep, a 4-point play possibly for Jonte Shannon. A big time 3 as Moraine Valley takes the lead 29-25.
You don't see many of those 4-point plays. Very rare.
It's just everything that seems to be going wrong for Danville seems to be going wrong. We saw that missed dunk by John Stahl Jr. Then we saw the air ball by John Stahl Jr.
Yeah.
Then we saw Trey Granger go out of bounds on a 3-point attempt. And now a 4-point play. Yes, it will. And that's 4 points on 1 possession for Moraine Valley Community College.
Momentum is definitely on the Cyclone side right now. Without a doubt. No question about it.
Number 22.
Speaking of momentum.
Number 22, Kenny Dean, loses possession of the ball. And like you were saying, Sean, the defense, the forcing the turnovers has been just outstanding for Moraine Valley today.
Exactly. A lot of balls have been going out of bounds. They've been pushing the guys out of bounds. Strong defense. Paint just they have to work on the paint defense. Other than that, they're doing a great job.
Number 14 for Moraine Valley, that's Cameron Julierot. And possession arrow will go to Danville Area Community College. Not exactly a possession to remember right there for Moraine Valley.
Speaking of possession, do you like the possession clock or do you like the tip-off, like in the NBA?
I like the
The
tip-off.
arrow? You like
I
the
think the
tip-off?
jump ball is a good thing for the NBA. But what I hate is when people get injured.
Yeah.
And it's happened a couple times on jump balls because that's not good for the ankle and the
Oh, no,
the Achilles when
no.
you're landing off a jump ball. Possession arrow continues for Danville as Moraine Valley in the lead, 30-25, with a little over a minute remaining in the second half. This would be a big-time basket as Danville has not looked good coming out of the locker room, and that's not good defense right there for Moraine Valley. Backdoor cut by number 24, Virgil Fleming, and just as we were talking about great defense for Moraine Valley, we might have jinxed them.
Yeah,
jinxed them
maybe
there,
a
Sean.
little bit, but they'll come through. Speaking of something, 6 points in the first minute of the second half. That's kind of odd.
I don't think we're watching the same basketball game today. The first half was just so different.
A tale of two halves.
Kyle Ward with the ball at the top of the key. He will give it to Julierot. Cameron Julierot.
Aussie.
From Australia, but a steal by Danville, but then another steal by Moraine Valley on the fast break. 4-on-2, Julierot, and just sloppy basketball as Danville tries to steal, but Julierot of Moraine Valley gets it back. Jump ball. Who has the possession arrow? It will continue to be
Boys
Moraine
are
Valley
getting a
ball.
little chippy. Boys are getting a little chippy on the court.
Just a sorry. Welcome back to Moraine Valley Community College. I'm Kyle Smith, along with my color commentator Sean McDermott. 30-27, Moraine Valley in the lead, and just great defense on both sides of the ball. The last thing we saw before the timeout is the possession changed 3 times in 5 seconds.
It's been a very aggressive second half. I mean, I don't know what they did. Maybe Michael Jordan gave him the secret stuff, like for both teams.
And good old Space Jam references right there. Inbounds play to Jonte Shannon, top of the key. He is being defended by number 12, Joseph English, and Shannon with the J, no good. Rebounded by English, and he will continue to keep possession of the ball. Gives it to Virgil Fleming. Fleming looked like he was going to take the 3 there on the fast break, but nope, in transition, and it's good. And the foul, as Danville will shoot a free. Virgil Fleming of Danville will shoot a free throw to tie the game.
Less than 2 minutes into the second half, and the momentum has swung from Moraine Valley to Danville now.
And as we were talking before the second half started, Moraine Valley just cannot have those fouls. If Fleming's going to score, just give them the basket. Do not give them that extra free throw, and that's going to kill them down the stretch if you get into the bonus and the double bonus.
Oh yeah.
30-30, we're all tied up with 18-11 remaining in the second half. Kyle Ward on the inbounds, looking for somebody open. Julierot loses possession of the ball, and a foul, and it will occur before the act of shoot. Nope, it will Moraine Valley ball, as it looks like
Stepped out.
as it looks like somebody from Danville stepped out on the play.
Smothering press, just a great job. Danville's doing a great job with their press, well coached.
And an interesting call there by Kyle Ward. He tried to have the ball deflect off a Danville foot, but then it went off the Danville player's foot and then off Kyle Ward's foot.
Backfired, plan backfired.
Plan backfired. And would that have been a good time for Ward to call timeout? Oh, my goodness.
Posterized.
John Stahl Jr. with some retribution with a big-time dunk.
The Cyclones need a timeout. They do right now. They need a timeout now.
And another turnover by Danville. This momentum has shifted. We have a timeout on the court. Danville's leading 32-30 here at Moraine Valley Community College. And we are back with Danville leading 32-30, under 3 minutes remaining. And just when I was talking bad about John Stahl Jr. and that air ball, he just did a crazy dunk for Danville.
He posterized the Cyclone defender. There's no way of saying it other. That's the nicest way you can say it. I mean, he dunked. That was a slam dunk.
That is
definition.
That is athleticism at its highest. And it is now Danville ball as a couple of bad turnovers for Moraine Valley. What do you think the head coach of Moraine Valley is talking about right now?
He's probably saying you got to calm down. I mean, they were running all up and down court. You know, emotions run high. I mean, obviously after that little chippy thing with Cameron Julera and the Danville player, momentum was swung, and it went against Moraine Valley. And it was a great job by Coach Howard in calling a timeout. Maybe a little late, but he still called it at a good time.
As we are in the second half, 17:54 remaining, under 3 minutes remaining, and it is 32-30, Danville in the lead. And surprisingly, and in a surprise way of what's happening in the game, is that Kenny Dean has been a leading scorer for Danville, not their usual leading scorer, or even Delando Carter, and their second leading scorer, Joe English.
He stepped up his game for his players, for his teammates. It's great to see.
Inbounds play to John Stahl Jr. Gives it inside to number 32, Jalen Loving.
Another foul.
And another foul, but that might have been a good foul for Moraine Valley, as it looked like he had easy access to the basket. Jalen Loving comes into this game the leading rebounder for Danville and the third leading scorer. Obviously a big-time member of their offense.
Oh, no question here. Let's see if he could put up his team by 3.
No good. That a good miss right there from Moraine Valley, as they really needed that. As they have the momentum of the game has definitely switched to Danville. But it's still early. Danville's only up by 2. Next free throw attempt for Jalen Loving. That's good. 33-30 with 17:50 remaining. Gives it to Jonte Shannon. Once again, a full court press. Desnick Harris finds Cameron Julierod. He's got to get it past half court.
They had to figure
another
something
turnover.
Out.
That's
just to figure out this defense, this press that Danville is doing. They broke it in the first half, and they haven't yet in the second half. They really have to figure something out, and real quick before this game gets out of hand.
Number 24, Virgil Fleming. He'll give it to number 12, Joseph English. English past half court. He'll find Fleming. Back to English. English coming off the pick. Into the paint. Layup. No good. Loving. Yes. Off the basket. That was no good. Loving finishes it. And Danville's up by 4. Pass to Kaiser. Kaiser to Des. Oh, what a move! What a move by Harris. Back to Shannon. No good. Oh, what a layup by Desnick Harris.
Broke his ankles. That was great.
On the possession, Desnick Harris, a beautiful crossover move, ankle busting, and then the finishing layup on the rebound. And that might have given Moraine Valley a big-time morale boost.
Was that real life? Or was that NBA 2K14?
Oh, that one hurts. Number 23, Chase Patton from St. Joseph, Illinois. And if there's one thing Moraine Valley can't do, it's what they've been doing the last 2 minutes. Turnovers.
It's just mental errors. It looks like they're emotionally drained right now. This does not look like the same team that came out in the first 2 minutes of the second half at all.
And Chase Patton, who did not play at all in the first half, hit a big-time 3. And looks like he wants the ball again. Will he shoot another 3? Nope, he'll give it back to number 12, Joseph English. English, their second leading scorer, gives it to Virgil Fleming. Fleming to Loving. Loving's double-teamed. Gives it back outside. Gives it to English. English. He'll give it to Stahl. Patton. Nope. He'll pump fake on the 3. Loving the J. Yes.
That was a nice 16-foot shot.
Too many open looks right now for Danville. But a 1-on-2. Kaiser. We'll try to give it to Paulius, but no good.
Slow it up.
Kyle Ward, the runner. He'll get his own rebound. The layup, no good, but a foul, a much needed foul against Danville for Moraine Valley's case, as they are down 8. But Kyle Ward will shoot 2 big free throws right here.
They need to slow it up. They are going at 110%. That's not good. They could get their stamina might be very low towards the end of this game.
We see that Danville's using that full court press, which means if you break it on that first element, you're going to have some open looks at three-point shots. Should Moraine Valley shoot some threes to take the pressure off their offense?
Well, here's the key word. You have to break it. They haven't broke it yet in the second half. But, yes, if they do break it, threes, I would start looking towards it. I would start looking for threes.
I'm not saying every possession, but maybe a couple in transition just to take the pressure off this offense. And another turnover for Moraine Valley. Oh, that's got to be backcourt. No, a full timeout, not a backcourt violation. We are at Moraine Valley, timeout on the court. We're back at Moraine Valley Community College. Under 4 minutes remaining. I'm Kyle Smith, along with my partner, Sean McDermott. 40-33, Danville in the lead. Actually, Moraine Valley was leading in this game coming into the second half, 26-25. But, man, this game has definitely changed for the worse for Moraine Valley.
Oh, yeah, they started out looking great. That 4-point play by Shannon, the momentum they looked like they had the full momentum. And then a little chippy moment between Cameron Juliet and Danville player, and ever since then, just a lot of stupid mistakes by the Cyclones right now. And they're down by 7 because of it.
Moraine Valley's down by 7. They were actually leading at this game 30-25, so it's been a 15-3 run for Danville. But, of course, basketball is a game of runs, so it's definitely not over for Moraine Valley. But they got to get rid of these turnovers.
Turnovers, they have to break the press. They have a lot of work to do with only 15 minutes and 49 seconds left.
And another substitution. This one is Martin Campbell from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. A little bit of a drive from Maryland to Danville to go to school. Virgil Fleming, the runner, no good. And it's over the back. That'll be Moraine Valley ball. 40-33 with 15 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. That is 3 fouls against Danville. Virgil Fleming credited with the foul. Second foul of the game. Kyle Ward, inbounds play, and no full court press this time, as Cameron Julirat will try to get it. I'm sorry, that's Brett Kaiser. Brett Kaiser with the ball. Beautiful crossover move. Inside the paint, the runner, no good. Rebounded by Jonte Shannon. Kyle Ward, the layup, contested. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, give me that. And the free throw, and one. Kyle Ward putting the team on his back right now.
He was up against 3 Danville players there, and he still managed to get in a basket.
Maybe Derrick Rose is alive in Jonte Shannon this year?
Possibly. Well, the healthy one. The
healthy Derrick Rose. Yeah. We don't want the injured one.
No.
For Jonte Shannon. Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward trying to get this game within 4 points. He has just been fantastic this game. He had 12 points coming into the first half, and it's been his defense, too, that's been outstanding for Moraine Valley. Kyle Ward trying to hit this free throw. You were saying, Sean?
I said, and his free throws, which just made.
As Kim Possible would say, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Oh, good old early 2000 Disney.
Number 12 for Danville, Joseph English with the ball. At the top of the key, calls for a screen, he gets it. And that will be number 23, Chase Patton. No good, rebounded. Moraine Valley on the fast break. Jonte Shannon trying to take advantage, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. And like we said, Sean, basketball is a game of runs. It looks like Moraine Valley might be starting a run of their own.
Looks like they finally calmed down. Looks like whatever Coach Howard said in that last time out, they listened.
And Jonte Shannon will shoot 2 free throws. One advantage that Moraine Valley has had in this game is their free throw shooting. As Shannon shoots the first one, that will go in. 40-37 with under 5 minutes remaining in the second half.
Both Shannon and Ward have been exceptional at the line today.
Shannon and Ward have been great, but who needs to be that third player, that third option on offense in order
Harris.
for Moraine Valley to win?
Harris. We need
Good.
Harris to come in here. He's he's the athletic big guy. We need that. We need him. Kaiser, too. Kaiser needs to get in here, too.
Number 33, Desmond Dorsey. And now Chase Patton has the ball. He'll pass it to Trey Granger. Granger sets up a play. Screen by number 32, Jalen Loving. And now Dorsey has the ball. He'll give it to Patton. Patton, he's their three-point artist. Loving passes it to number 33, Desmond Dorsey. And it's a one-on-one. Kaiser draws no foul on the play, but a rebound and like we said, Desnick Harris, big-time rebound, big-time layup, and we're all tied at 40. A 7-0 run for Moraine Valley. And it's a steal. Paulius.
Oh!
What a layup. Oh, no. Too hard, too strong. But not that one. Jonte Shannon, the leading scorer, coming into the game. And Moraine Valley has themselves a 9-0 run.
As Stacey King would say, too fast, too strong, too good.
He's wide open. Look for him. Oh, no. Like I was trying to say, that Kyle Ward was wide open coming off the rebound by Moraine Valley.
I don't think he saw him at all. He had two Danville players right in his face.
That's probably a good decision then. With two defenders in his face, you don't want to force up a pass. That's been Moraine Valley's undoing the first couple minutes of this game with turnovers. And that's a pass to Joseph English, their second leading scorer. Screen from Stahl. And a foul against Moraine Valley, a reach-in foul against Desnick Harris. 13 minutes, 26 minutes remaining. Good thing for Moraine Valley. They're leading in the competition of fouls. They only have 3 team fouls, as Danville has 5.
Ivory's going to match up with Stahl very nicely now. Both about the same height. Good
Martin
move by
Campbell.
Howard.
Martin Campbell will have the inbounds pass. He is 6'3" from Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Like the cigarette?
That exact company, Sean. That exact company. Joseph English. Not what you want on that possession. A traveling possession, their second one of the game. This one against Danville, as Moraine Valley will have the ball with a little over 7 minutes remaining. Jonte Shannon with the ball.
Shannon, nice slow tempo, trying to set up a play.
One-on-one defense and a nice screen by number 33, Brennan Ivory. Paulius. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last game again.
Paulius O, come on.
All right, we'll call him Paulius O. For 3. Paulius O. Nope. Oh, what a rebound by Harris. Oh, you got to finish Harris, but a nice rebound nonetheless. Sorry, that was Ivory on the play, not Harris. Brennan Ivory with the rebound and the missed shot. And the three-point basket for Danville is good. Martin Campbell. And one. So a 4-point play.
Two 4-point plays today.
It's rare to see one in a game, and then it happened for both teams in this one. One for Moraine Valley, and now a chance for Martin Campbell to hit this free throw.
I think I'm going to play the pick 4 and put both their numbers on there, Shannon's and number 30 for Danville.
Campbell with the free throw, and it's been an exciting second half. We've seen defense, we've seen offense, and we've seen 2 4-point plays.
And turnovers.
And, well, turnovers, unfortunate for Moraine Valley, fortunate for Danville. The runner is good. What a shot. Brett Kaiser with the basket. Number 12, Joseph English, past half court. Looks like we got a little zone defense going here as Trey Granger passes it to English. English to Fleming. Fleming. And then that's a pass to Campbell. Wow, this guy should have been playing in the first half. Martin Campbell's just been outstanding off the bench in this second half for Danville.
Oh, he's fresh, too. You got to think about that, too. He's the freshest player on the court right now.
He's got that little Maryland swag right there.
Maryland swag, yeah.
Maryland Terrapins, Gary Williams.
Oh, yeah. New Big Ten edition.
Yeah, that
should work out very nicely.
I think that's just really interesting. A conference game for Maryland is going to be flying to Nebraska.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
And Rutgers too.
That's not really a drive down the street for Maryland.
No, not at all.
Both free throws are good. Martin Campbell might be the player of the game if Danville wins. Another free throw, good for Campbell. 46-44. Marines only down by 2. Danville in the lead, 46-44. Jonte Shannon with the ball. Shannon from Thornwood High School. Shannon gets to the lane. And an offensive foul. One of the toughest calls in basketball. Offensive foul versus...
defensive?
Well, yeah, blocking foul. Blocking foul. It's always, tip of the tongue phenomenon. You had it, and then you just can't. Blocking foul, and then you just can't say it. Trey Granger.
Knew what you were thinking. We all knew.
Okay, I'm glad. Trey Granger, 5'9", passes it to number 12, Joseph English, back to Granger. Granger, he's being defended by number 21, Denton Wallace. Granger to Campbell. And that is now English with the ball. English to Granger. Granger gets the screen by Stahl. Stahl to English. Oh, what a deflection by Kyle Ward. Shannon. Oh, my goodness, what a play. Cannot finish. He will draw the foul and shoot 2 free throws. If he makes both, this game's tied at 46. As it is, Moraine Valley down by 2, 46-44. 11 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this first half.
Shannon at the charity strike it makes me feel comfortable. Let's just put it that way.
I would hope so. The leading, if there's anybody you want at the free throw line, it's your leading free throw shooter. Jonte Shannon hits that one. Coming into the game, like I said earlier, 78%. The second best free throw shooter, Denton Wallace at 69%, and Kyle Ward, third best at another 69%.
Free throws have been key. Last game against Joliet Junior College, they won by free throws. And guess who was shooting them? Take a guess, Kyle.
Jonte Shannon.
No, I'm messing. Yeah, it was Jonte Shannon in the last game.
Okay,
yeah.
in that game.
Yeah, they won 72-71.
Trey Granger with the ball. Gives it to Chase Patton. Inside, number 30, no good. Rebound, no good. Got to get that rebound. 4 rebounds. And finally, Moraine Valley, after 4 attempts at the basket, all would not go in for Danville. Beautiful pass from number 30, Shannon. Kyle Ward with the basket. Number 30, Martin Campbell. And the shot is no good by number 32, Jalen Loving. But he will shoot 2 free throws. And it's been a game of free throws so far in the second half.
Oh, yeah, free throws. Well, who's been leading all game with the free throws? Moraine Valley. Danville's been struggling, which has hurt them.
And it's always those free throws you miss in the first half that kill you in the second half. This game could be a lot different if Danville had made even like 3 of those shots that they missed.
Yeah. Well, they made one. They're already in bonus, too.
17 fouls against Moraine Valley, like Sean said. That means that Danville is in the bonus. 1 more foul against Danville, and Moraine Valley will be in the bonus. Second free throw attempt for Jalen Loving. And now we are all tied at 48 as that free throw goes in. Jalen Loving from Hazel Crest, Illinois, a sophomore. Number 22 for Moraine Valley, Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward with the crossover. He's now being double-teamed. Now the double team eases off. Passes it to, I believe that's Denton Wallace. Yes, Denton Wallace. And the basket is no good. Waiting for a foul. And a foul on the play. And a 1-and-1 as now Moraine Valley has the opportunity, is now in the bonus. Desnick Harris at the free throw line. Once again, Moraine Valley will be in the bonus for the rest of the game, as is Danville Area Community College. First free throw attempt for Desnick Harris. That one's good.
Harris is he's having a pretty good season this year. He has 10 points per game. pretty good field goal percentage of 47%.
Second free throw attempt for Desnick Harris. That one's good. 50-38, 50-48. Moraine Valley in the lead. Desnick Harris from Plainfield East. A big-time pass. There's Martin Campbell again. This time he passes it to Trey Granger. Granger trying to set up a play. Guarded by number 14, Cameron Julierot. Granger to Campbell. Oh, you can't have that. Another open shot for Campbell. No good. Rebounded by Virgil Fleming. Fleming to Granger. Under 10 minutes remaining. And I believe that's a moving screen on the play, Sean.
Looks like Cameron's a little shaken up after that, the Aussie, and he's going to be taken out. Looking like that screen that he ran into hurt his shoulder. And looks like the athletic trainer is going to be looking at it now. Speaking of which, he's from Australia. Could you name 2 Australian NBA players?
I know that there's going to be one guy from Australia. His name's Dante Exum. And he's in the latest, pardon my French if I didn't get his name pronounced correctly, but I checked the mock draft. We were talking about it before the second half started. He's a projected top 5 pick.
Really?
So remember that name, Dante Exum. Oh, what a pass by Brett
dude,
Kaiser.
He just snuck right in there. That was great. Wallace, great sneaking right there.
And Moraine Valley up by 4 with 9:30 remaining. Chase Patton, he looked like he was going to shoot that 3, but no. John Stahl. And another traveling call against Danville.
Back to the Australians. You could have said David Anderson, Andrew Bogut, or my favorite, for all you Bulls fans, Luke Longley.
Luke Longley, yeah.
Three-time NBA champion.
You're just repping the old school right there.
You got to, yeah.
Kyle Ward with the ball, pass half court. The home team, Moraine Valley, up by 4. 9.25 minutes remaining. Kyle Ward, pump fake, inside the lane. Big time pass. Jonte Shannon with the basket. Kyle Ward with the assist. And that's not something new to Shannon. We have a timeout on the court. 54. Especially this.
Yeah.
And we are back. 54-48, 9:05 remaining as Moraine Valley leads by 6. And like I was saying, Sean, basketball is a game of runs, and Moraine Valley is on a little bit of a run of their own.
Yeah, it caused Danville to take a timeout, talk some strategy over there.
It seems that the go-to guy right now for Danville is Martin Campbell. Should they keep feeding him for those three-point attempts?
Well, I mean, he's open. If he's open, yeah, I would say so. You have to. I mean, he's been hot all second half. But I think Moraine Valley has started to finally figure out Campbell's secret, and they've been guarding him tougher in the later minutes.
Once again, Moraine Valley up by 6. Players of the game from Moraine Valley got to be Jonte Shannon and Kyle Ward. Players for the game for Danville, like we were saying, Martin Campbell, and the surprise of the game, Kenny Dean, although his offensive production has slowed in the second half.
Yeah, Jury Lott's still talking to athletic trainers. He kind of ran into that moving screen, and it looks like his right shoulder is hurting him right now. A lot of discomfort, and he had a lot of English on his face after that moving pick.
Danville with the ball. Gives it to Joe English. Joe English. Defended by Denton Wallace. English. Gives it back to Fleming. Fleming with the ball. Gives it to English. English behind the three-point line. And then a screen by Stahl. Stahl calling for the ball. Chase Patton. No, now it's Virgil Fleming with the ball. Gives it to English. English, the deep three. No good. Big time. Rebound there by Desnick Harris.
Harris really got up for that rebound.
Shannon. And a call on the court, a foul, but even though it wasn't in the act of shooting, Moraine Valley is in the bonus. So Shannon will shoot at least one free throw here. Jonte Shannon, the Moraine Valley leading scorer from Thornwood High School.
Shannon's just been driving the paint. Like I said, that was her weakness. And, ever since he started driving, we've been getting a lot of fouls down. And we've been at the charity strike a lot.
First free throw good, 55-48, under 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining as Danville has 9 team fouls. Another foul, and Moraine Valley will be in the double bonus. Joseph English with the ball, 6'1" from Indianapolis, Indiana.
It's the biggest lead that Moraine Valley has had all game.
And now English back with the ball, and it seems like that zone defense is giving Danville a bunch of fits.
1-2-2?
1-2-2 defense.
1-2-2 to 3-2 to 2-3.
And a three-point attempt by Patton will not go in. Another big rebound. Moraine Valley has definitely improved their rebounding in the second half. Kyle Shannon with the ball, defended by Virgil Fleming. Drives to the right-hand side of the basket. A three-point attempt for Kaiser, no good, but rebounded by Kaiser. Denton Wallace with the ball. Ward gives it to Desnick Harris. Harris, and I believe that was blocked by John Stahl Jr. English, and oh, what a block! Oh! And it looked like a block, but no, it was a shooting foul. But nonetheless, I think that was a pretty good foul right there by Desnick Harris.
You don't want to have easy lay-ins.
And we've had a tale of two halves. The first half, Danville had open shots galore, and now this zone defense is just giving them a bunch of fits by Moraine Valley.
Also very quiet. It was very quiet in the gym. Now it's very vocal. Both benches, coaches, fans, everybody's getting a little piece of the action right now.
Notable scorers right now, 19 points for Jonte Shannon for Moraine Valley. And number 24, Virgil Fleming, has 15 points for Danville. Desnick Harris, a one-on-one, nope, he'll slow it down. Looking for Wallace, he's covered. Gives it to Jonte Shannon. Way to get open by Shannon. Gives it to Denton Wallace. Wallace with the ball. One dribble. Gives it to Kaiser. Kaiser with the ball. Looking for Kyle Ward, but he's not open. Kaiser defended. Gives it to Jonte Shannon. Shannon, the fadeaway shot. Oh, my goodness. What a shot. What a make. And one.
That was just gorgeous right there.
A big-time mid-range shot made by Jonte Shannon. And they have attempted to make it a 9-point lead, their largest of the night.
It looks like the man from the land down under is going to be on the bench for the rest of the game as he's getting ice from 20-year veteran athletic trainer Jeff Davis.
Well,
kind of a big blow for the Cyclones.
Chase Patton gives it to Virgil Fleming. And we were talking about Martin Campbell. He is not in the game right now, so they have lacked a go-to scorer so far.
Ooh.
Desnick Harris gets the rebound.
Stuff.
Jonte Shannon will pass it to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward defended by Fleming. Fleming eases off. Maybe not the best shot selection right there. The ball will go past half court. And Moraine Valley ball. Tough break right there for Danville.
That was a great stuff by Harris. And then, if you didn't see, the ball was bouncing out of bounds. He picked it up, threw it behind his back so the Cyclones could go down the court. Great play.
We've seen that the three-point shots are working for Moraine Valley. Should they set some screens, maybe hit some mid-range shots?
Well, they're up by 9. I'd say let's try to run that clock down.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been momentum swings up and down all game, so let's slow it up.
At this point of the game, shot selection is key.
Definitely.
Kyle Ward with the ball. Jonte Shannon with the ball. A screen by Harris. Gives it to Harris. Inside the paint. One-handed shot. No good.
Whoa.
And no basket. A foul against Moraine Valley.
You volleyballed that in. Unfortunately, it didn't count, but he just punched it.
And no free throws. We're getting a clarification from the officials here.
No basket. Yeah.
No basket. A foul against Moraine Valley, but no free throws. Okay, inbounds play to Trey Granger. Gives it to Kenny Dean. We were talking about Kenny Dean now. Will he become their scorer? Stall. Big time pass to Martin Campbell. No good. And if Campbell could have that back, he definitely would, as that seemed like an open layup right there.
A little too hard off the backboard.
Jonte Shannon, pass half court. There's Desnick Harris. He'll pass it to Ward, and a backcourt violation against Moraine Valley. I think Martin Campbell with the inbounds pass. He will give it to Trey Granger. Granger, pass half court. Looking to slow it down here. If ever there was a time for Danville to make a shot, now's the time. Inside the lane. And that was just big time muscle right there by number 22, Kenny Dean.
Somebody should check his shoes. I thought he had springs. He
And
really got up there.
We've been talking about there's been some questionable defensive moves by Moraine Valley, but that was just plain good basketball right there by Kenny Dean.
Yeah, that was just talent. That's what it was.
With pressure in the lane, big bodies, and he made the shot anyways. But that is something Moraine Valley cannot have. Kenny Dean misses the free throw, but John Stahl for Danville gets the rebound, hits the shot, and now Moraine Valley will have another free throw attempt. That'll be 5 points on one possession if Stahl makes this free throw.
They didn't box out. He just broke right through. It can't happen at the late stages of these games.
And that one barely hit the rim. As
Stahl has had an interesting game.
It's been
of highlights and low points.
I think John Stahl Jr. would define Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde tonight.
Oh yeah.
And no good by Moraine Valley. Number 33 for Moraine Valley.
Looks like it was an offensive foul.
Brendan Valley will check in. Offensive foul against Moraine Valley. They are up by 5 with 5:17 remaining. Interesting move here. They're going to give Desnick Harris a breather with under 5:30 remaining, and they're going to put Brendan Ivory into the game. Trey Granger with the ball, pass half court. He'll give it to Chase Patton. Granger has the ball. Mid-range shot. Will it go? Oh, yeah. Give me that. And the inbounds play deflected by Moraine Valley, so it will remain Danville ball, I believe. Yes, Danville ball.
Taking out Harris for Ivory, I believe, was a great move by Howard. Ivory's been matching up very well with Stahl Jr. all game long.
So just a defensive move purely on that one?
Yes.
Number 33, Ivory, passes it to Wallace, and Wallace will pass it to Kaiser. Kaiser with the ball. Gives it to Jonte Shannon. Jonte Shannon's been their leading scorer of the game. Passes it to Wallace. Wallace with the ball. Inside the lane, and no good. Too hard off the basket. Rebounded by Martin Campbell. Trey Granger, pass half court. A 3-point basket will tie this game up. And a bad pass. Deflected and gotten by Kyle Ward. He'll take it all the way.
A little finger rollish.
61-56, Moraine Valley in the lead. Trey Granger, pass half court. Another zone defense right here by Moraine Valley. Trey Granger with the ball. Passes it to Kenny Dean. Back to Granger. Granger to Patton. Patton to Campbell. Campbell to Dean. Dean to Campbell. Campbell tries to get inside the lane. Nope, he'll pass it out to Patton. Patton to Stahl. And the call here is going against Danville. 3-second violation.
You know, a hard-earned win would be a perfect Christmas gift and a perfect way to end 2013 for the Cyclones, since this is their last game of 2013 before they re-enter in early January.
That was not very good defense right there, causing the 3-second violation. Brennan Ivory, a one-on-one. Paulius to the basket. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Give me all that and a bag of chips.
Paulius. Oh.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
See what you're doing there. Virgil Fleming with the ball. Gives it to Trey Granger. Granger on the right side. Gives it to Fleming. Fleming inside the paint. And a foul against Moraine Valley. Fleming will shoot 2 free throws, but just seems like Moraine Valley was just in the wrong place at the wrong time right there.
I think we made history today. Gave him a nickname. Paulius.
But that was just what a move by Paulius on the one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
And just to make that layup. Big-time basket right there for Moraine Valley.
Basket.
3:24 remaining, 63-56. Moraine Valley in the lead.
Another missed free throw. Headline of today's game for Danville.
It's my understanding that this is a free throw, right? It's supposed to be a
Free.
give-me basket?
No, it is difficult, though. I think in my career I made 1 out of 40. Not sure.
Some people it's free, and then there's Danville, Shaquille O'Neal,
Not free. Yeah.
Dwight Howard, that it's not exactly a free basket. But nonetheless, at least 1 free throw goes down for Danville. They're only down by 6. Kyle Ward with the ball. Gives it to Paulius, I believe. No,
Again!
That was Paulius. The basket went down.
Interesting call.
But no basket, as it's an offensive call. But like we've been saying, one of the toughest calls in basketball, a blocking versus a charge.
Man, it could have gone
either way.
Either way.
Same thing with that running screen. Moving screen that knocked Cameron Juilliard out of the game. If you're just listening, guard from Moraine Valley, Cameron Juilliard, was knocked out of the game with an apparent shoulder injury.
The man from the land down under.
And yes, the man from down under. He is from Australia.
Can't you hear the thunder?
I did not hear the thunder. Perhaps I've
men
gone
at
deaf.
work. Men at work.
The men at work. Okay.
Song Land Down Under.
I'm liking these
1980s.
references
Oh,
from
yeah.
you today. We got Space Jam and
Space Jam.
Law Down.
Some 80s music.
Yeah.
Oh, you threw in a Kim Possible?
I did throw in the Kim
Yeah,
Possible.
you did, yeah.
Because if you were just listening, I said that Shannon was shooting a free throw just as Kyle Ward was shooting a free throw. So in the words of Kim Possible, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Exactly.
That free throw goes in, 63-58, under 3 minutes remaining. Moraine Valley up by 5. Jalen Loving with the second free throw attempt. That one's good. Danville only down by 4 with under 3 minutes remaining, and they're back to their full court press ways. Brennan Ivory, he's got to get it past half court. Gives it to Kaiser. Kaiser, he's got to get it past. He does. Barely, but he does. Passes it. Blocked by Danville. Brett Kaiser with the ball. Gives it to Jonte Shannon. Shannon to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward, one-on-one. The defense by Trey Granger. And a timeout on the floor as we're getting a clarification from the officials.
Are they calling it travel? I'm not sure.
Looks like Desnick Harris is going to check back in. But those were some big-time minutes right there for Ivory.
Oh, yeah, big. He played defense very well, too. Like I said, he matched up well against Stahl.
Inbounds play. Kaiser gets the ball back after the inbounds pass. And Kaiser one-on-one with John Stahl Jr. credited with the defense. Kaiser to the lane. No good. Rebounded.
Oh.
One-handed.
Paulius.
Oh! Jinx, you owe me a soda again.
All right.
You're 0 for 2 today.
Soda's not cheap anymore, okay?
No, it's not.
You know.
Trey Granger with the ball for 3. Will it go? Yes. Bang! It goes in.
Puts him right back in the game.
Danville only down by 3, but they need a defensive stop here. Paulius with the ball. Gives it to Brett Kaiser. Kaiser Pass half court. Gives it to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward with the ball. Defended by, looks like, Kenny Kyle Ward. Passes it. Nope, deflected. And it looks like a double dribble. Yep, a double dribble against Jalen Loving. A minute 45 remaining with Moraine Valley with the ball.
Down under 2 minutes.
The score at halftime, believe it or not, was 26-25, and it's now 65-62.
Yeah, tale of two halves right here.
Desnick Harris, inbounds pass. And
well, looks like we're going to be at the line.
A foul against Danville. Wow.
Trey Granger is not pleased with that call at all.
But even if not, I mean, you can't even make it close. You cannot be anywhere near the Moraine player on that one.
Yeah.
That puts Paulius O at the line, and now Moraine is in the double bonus. That one's good. Paulius.
Did you hear a dog?
What?
Did you hear a dog?
I think I did hear a dog.
I don't think they're allowed in here. I also heard a bird earlier to my left.
We got a little bit. We got an assortment of the animal kingdom tonight.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Paulius. I'm gonna try this one more time. Atru Kavicius.
I think Paulius O is a little more fun.
Anyways, Paulius O with both free throws. The kid from Australia.
No, not Australia. That's Cameron. I didn't see what happened.
Cyclone foul. Sorry about that, guys. Kenny Dean goes at the line. Kenny Dean, getting the stats right here. He had 10 points coming into this half, but he has been shut down most of this second half.
And that's where Campbell took over.
Yeah, Campbell was doing well, and then Moraine Valley shut him down, too.
And now Dean's back.
And Dean's, Dean's back. First free throw, good. Moraine Valley is in the lead, though, up by 4 with a minute 30 remaining. Kenny Dean, second free throw, good. 67-64. If Moraine Valley cannot have a turnover here. The full court press, and a big-time steal by Virgil Fleming, and it goes in. Danville's only down by 1.
I think a timeout's needed.
They're gonna call that timeout.
Smart move.
We're at Moraine Valley with the Cyclones leading the Jaguars 67-77. Welcome back to the Cyclone Center. The score is 67-66. 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining. Both teams have 10 fouls against. That means both teams are in the double bonus.
Right now, Moraine Valley came into this game with 2 straight wins, which is their longest all season. You know, if they win one today, here's a little inspirational quote from the fictional Major League manager Lou Brown. If you recall, Major League. Quote, we win one today. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So hopefully Moraine Valley gets their winning streak.
We're just going with references galore in today's game.
Yeah, you got to. Come on.
1 minute and 23 seconds remaining. 67-66. Moraine Valley has the ball with a full 35 seconds on the shot clock.
I wouldn't mind seeing some free basketball today, huh? It's been a very intriguing game. First half all defense, second half all offense.
4 of the 5 players on the court from Moraine Valley are in double digits in the scoring department. With 1:23 remaining, Kyle Shannon will have the duty of the inbounds pass. Looks for Brett Kaiser. Gets it past half court. A 2-on-1. Looks for Desnick Harris. It will not go in. Rebounded by Kenny Dean. Trey Granger with the ball. Double teamed. But he'll get past the double team and look and
Smart
look for
timeout.
Virgil Fleming, but he does the good thing after being double teamed in the corner. Calls a timeout. 67-66. We'll be back after this commercial break. We are back at Moraine Valley Community College, where the score is 67-66 with 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining. Sean, could this game go into overtime?
Oh, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, we've seen it all today. We've seen air balls miss dunks and went flying into the out of bounds. Heard animal noises. I mean, it's been a crazy game. That's just, to say the least. It's a crazy game.
If you've just been watching, we saw John Stahl Jr. from Danville get an air ball on a free throw, miss a dunk, and then get an and one off a dunk.
There's been air balls, turnovers. You can't even see Cyclones jersey numbers sometimes. I mean, it's just been a crazy game to end the first part of the season, the 2013 version of the season.
It will be Danville ball with 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining. Trey Granger is playing point guard at this point, but doing a pretty good job of managing the offense besides that mishap he had in the first half.
Oh, without a doubt. It looks like he learned from his mistake today.
If you guys just listening, Trey Granger stepped out of bounds on a three-point attempt with under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Inbounds pass will be credited to Virgil Fleming. Fleming looks for Trey Granger. Oh, that ball almost went out of bounds. Granger, he needs to get it past half court. Will he do it? Yes, he will. He's defended by Kyle Shannon. A triple team. Oh, no. Number 24. Oh, what a block.
He calls that goaltending.
And an interesting call, to say the least. Moraine Valley triple teamed Trey Granger, opening the paint for Virgil Fleming.
If you didn't see that, Paulus O was on the ground with one of the Danville players. It looked like they tangled up, which led to an easy, uncontested lay-in by Danville.
Nonetheless, Danville takes a 1-point lead with under 1 minute remaining. Moraine Valley could use a basket right here. Is it yes, it is. It's deflected by Virgil Fleming of Danville Area Community College. Cyclone ball with 49 seconds remaining.
We almost got into the action right there. Ball went whizzing by our heads.
I almost took one for the team. 49.2 seconds remaining. Brett Kaiser with the inbounds pass. 5-second violation. Jaguar ball. However, there is 49 seconds on the clock, so you do not have to foul if you're the Moraine Valley defense.
No, just watch the three-pointer. That's all you have to do. You get a two, you still have a chance. No need to foul at all at this stage of the game.
And would we have it any other way? Who checked in for Danville but Martin Campbell?
Martin Campbell.
I'm going to assume he's getting the shot here. If you're Danville, do you try to play shot clock or do you try to get a good shot?
Get a good shot, definitely.
Virgil Fleming, double teamed. And he stepped out of bounds. Moraine Valley ball.
Great defense by Brett Kaiser. Excellent. Built like a rock.
Wow.
Short time for Campbell. He's in and out. It looks like he's the offensive weapon, not defensive.
Expect the unexpected for this game. I was thinking maybe they'll run the shot clock down to 5 seconds. Try to get a shot off. No, he stepped out of bounds, and it is Moraine Valley ball. Gets it past half court. Desnick Harris looking for Jonte Shannon. Jonte Shannon, the leading scorer coming into today's game, gives it to Kyle Ward. Kyle Ward to the basket, out of bounds, but it will remain with Moraine Valley. 25 seconds on the game clock.
2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So I fully expect the Cyclones to use that entire shot clock to their advantage. They need to get a good open shot.
Either way, it looks like the game's going to end on this possession. 25.1 seconds remaining. Danville's up by 1. 68-67. Inbounds play. Gives it to Shannon. Shannon. Right side of the key.
Out of bounds.
And it's deflected. I think that ball was deflected by Danville. Let's see what the officials say.
Yeah, it looked like it deflected.
Yep. That's the right call.
Good
I think that's the right call because if that was a shot, it wouldn't have deflected like that.
Exactly, yeah.
If it was an attempted a shot anyways. 20.7 seconds remaining. Remember, if Moraine Valley gets fouled, they're in the double bonus. Inbounds play. Kyle Shannon to Jonte Green. Jonte Shannon with the ball. Fouled.
Foul.
Ooh. Was that the right call by Danville to foul there?
It gives him time. But then they did foul Jonte Shannon.
The best free throw shooter on Moraine Valley. Then again, shooting a free throw with 20 seconds going into the first half is a lot different than shooting a free throw with 20 seconds remaining in the second half.
He looks calm, cool, collective.
Oh. But that's okay. If he makes this one, it's
Still
tied
up
at
by
68. Play good defense. It's going to overtime. Oh,
wow,
no, he missed it.
Foul.
He got a foul. Will they foul? They do. And you just hate to see that to a kid, missing both free throws. Timeout on the court, 68-67, Danville in the lead.
Ooh, man, he makes everything the entire game.
We are back with Danville up 68-67, possession arrow going towards Danville.
Yeah, tough blow for Shannon. I mean, last game against Joliet Junior College, he makes 2 free throws to put them up to win 72-71. He has that same opportunity today to put them up 69-68 with 10 seconds left in the game, and he could not make a single one.
The one thing that Moraine Valley has to do is foul right away, because a smart thing that Danville could do is try to attempt a shot, which would mean 3 free throws instead of 2. Inbounds pass deflected by Moraine Valley. Possession arrow still with Danville. We're at 9.5 seconds remaining.
Still a lot of time in this game.
A lot of time with 9 seconds remaining. Virgil Fleming fouled. Paulius O credited with the foul against.
Try to get a jump ball there. It was close enough. But referee said that he slapped him, so that's why they will be at the line, Danville, to try and make this a 3-point game.
Just for reference, the best 3-point shooters is the best one is Camryn Juliarot, but he has less attempts. So either Kyle Ward or Jonte Shannon would probably shoot this 3 if Danville makes both free throws.
Who else would it be? I mean, those two have been, like I said earlier in the game, these two have been carrying the Cyclones all season. And unfortunately for Juliarot, right? He's out with a shoulder injury. Hopefully it's just a little ding, and he'll be back coming in January.
68-67, 7.6 remaining. And Virgil Fleming will shoot the free throws from Country Club Hills, Illinois.
Sounds like a very nice place to live.
Wouldn't that be the biggest irony if it was like one of the worst places to live and it was called Country Hills, Illinois? It sounds so nice. First free throw attempt. Good.
Like you could call your neighbors by their first name. You know?
John Stahl back on the floor for the Jaguars. Stahl number 20.
First free throw good. 69-67, 7.6 remaining. Virgil Fleming will shoot his second free throw. That one's no good. Got to box out, yes. Kyle Shannon with the ball. 5 seconds. And is that a foul? I think a foul against Danville. To me, that's a head shaker to say the least, huh, Sean?
Yeah, especially with Ward. I mean, we'll see how it happens now.
Let's see. He's got to hit both to tie the game. First one. Will it go? Yes. Okay. It is now 69-68. If Shannon makes this, we're tied at 69. Will it go in? Yes. And if Danville loses that game, that might be the play that did it for him.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I've seen it all in this game now. Wow. The power goes out. It could be because of that ice storm. Danville fans are not happy at all.
And the power went out. Are we at Moraine Valley Community College or the Louisiana Superdome?
I don't know, but it could it be because of that ice storm that we are getting? That's a strong possibility, but the lights went out.
This has to be the most interesting basketball game I've ever seen.
I have no idea. Wow.
One of the craziest plays ever. Up by 2 with under 5 seconds remaining.
Are we still on the air, by the way? Oh, wow, we're still
on the air. Anyways, if you guys are just turning in.
Do not adjust your computer screens, everybody. You are seeing darkness, all right? The lights are out at the Cyclone Center.
The lights are out, but before that, with 5 seconds remaining, it looked like Kyle Shannon was going to run out of bounds, and then the Danville player fouled him, a reach-in foul, with Moraine Valley in the double bonus.
Yeah, this is very. I don't know how this is very interesting. I mean, are they going to get the lights back on, or is this game going to end in a tie? I mean,
this is unbelievable.
This is unreal. So should we sing Christmas carols or? Yeah, I have no idea.
This is something. But okay, so the past 15 seconds, we saw Jonte Shannon miss both free throws. At that time, Danville was up 68-67.
It looked like a huge blow for the Cyclones. It looked like Danville was going to take this game.
And then Virgil Fleming made one of the 2 free throws, and then with 7 seconds remaining, Kyle Ward got the ball. Sorry, my apologies. And he was about to run out of bounds on the right side of the court, and then got fouled. Hit both free throws, and then with 4.4 seconds remaining, an inbounds play, and then the lights went out. This is all happening in 15 seconds, folks.
Oh, like we were talking about, this is probably one of the craziest games I've ever seen or ever watched in general. I mean, the lights are out. The lights in the gymnasium are out, while all the other lights, shot clocks, everything else is on. Even our laptop is on. And our computer guy just told us we're good. Computer or operation. What's your title? Mine? Yeah. I'm just our computer whiz over here is Dan, right? Yeah. This is very interesting.
We are at 69 remaining, 2.9. Sorry, the score is 69-69 with 2.9 seconds remaining. It is pure darkness on the court. Besides the scoreboard. Scoreboard is still functional.
All right, well, since we can't really talk about basketball right now, let's talk about the NCAA bowl games. At the Glyden, New Mexico Bowl, Colorado State beat Washington State 48-45. Right now in the Royale... Oh, hold on. All right, at the Royale Purple Las Vegas Bowl against USC and Fresno State. USC's winning with 4:20 left in the fourth quarter, 45-20. Oh, lights on a timer? According to the referee, the lights are on a timer. Has this ever happened to you? As I was saying, USC was winning in the fourth quarter, 45-20, and in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, which is a lovely name. It's very interesting. Buffalo against San Diego State University. San Diego State's winning 14-10.
In Major League Baseball news, the Texas Rangers are taking out their checkbook. Shin-Soo Choo getting $130 million.
Wow. I can't even count that money. Well, then again, the lottery was what, $636 million? That's nuts.
Here's something for you. He turns down a 7-year deal from the Yankees and accepts a 7-year deal with the Texas Rangers.
Well, Texas Rangers, they just also added Prince Fielder. You can't forget about that. They're going all out this year. They want that ring.
And if you want a guy that can get on base, there's probably nobody better in the game than Shin-Soo Choo, the former Cleveland Indian and Cincinnati Red.
Great ball player. Also, another interesting thing, Grant Belfour signs a deal with the Orioles for $14 million, I believe, and does the physical, and the Orioles decide not to sign him, which is quite interesting. I mean, Grant Belfour, great closer. They say his arm is fine, but kind of makes other teams worry, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Say so indeed. Getting back into this game, assuming we can get the lights on rather
about
quickly.
15-minute delay.
15-minute delay. Who should get this? Should get the last shot for Danville? Should it be Martin Campbell?
Campbell's been hot, but you know what? I think it should be Dean. I think, Dean. Oh, the shot clock or game clock started. It's according to the referee, and according to our staff, the lights are on a timer, and they go off, and they have to cool. This is why the lights turn off. And some very displeased Danville parents and fans, they weren't really happy with what happened.
Yeah, it was. If it were to happen, that might have been a good idea. Not a good idea, but a good thing to happen for Danville because they were stuck in that corner.
Yeah.
And then the lights just suddenly went out. Maybe somebody from Danville. A fan from Danville turned the lights off.
Oh,
no,
what was that? McDonald's commercial? Who turned off the lights?
Oh yeah, the Mighty Wings commercial.
Yeah, Larry Bird turned it. Larry Bird could be in here.
Yeah, that was. I didn't think that it would be as crazy as what happened with that Super Bowl with the 49ers and the Ravens.
Especially with the Super Bowl.
And
but the biggest stage.
We have a tie game. Granted, it's community college basketball, but a tie game with 3 seconds remaining, and the lights go out.
Yeah, they inbounded the ball. I believe it was at 4.4 seconds, and then the lights went out at 2.9. So I don't know if they're going to restart that play or they're going to just inbound it at 2.9. But there's a lot of possibilities. But I've never experienced anything like this. So what do you think about the NFL?
Well,
Bears going to do it?
The Bears, believe it or not, they can win the division with a win, a Packers loss, and a Lions loss.
Well, I think the Packers will lose. I mean, they have Aaron Rodgers is their guy, and you can see it.